The creation of this video has been co-funded by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union under the project PITHEM, Partnership for Innovation of Exact Supporting Courses. In this video, we will talk about the composition of real functions. When we have real functions, we can do different algebraic operations on them, like sums, subtractions, multiplications, or division. This can be translated from the real numbers to the functions. The operation of the composition is something different. We will first define what the composition of real function is. Given two functions f and g, such that the range of f is contained on the domain of g, the composition of g and f, denoted like this, is defined as follows. So when we do the composition of g and f, what we do is to first apply f and then apply g. So what we do is we have an x in the domain of f, we apply f of x, and then we apply g of x. So we first apply f and then we will apply g. So the result is going to be g of f of x, or g composition with f of x, which is the same thing. In general, we have that if we do the composition in both directions, it's going to be different. So composition is not commutative. We will see now some examples to see this. So imagine in this case, we have f of x is e to the x, so the exponential function, and g of x is x squared. We need to determine f composition with g and g composition with f. So for the first case, if we do f composed with g of x, what we need to do is to do f of g of x. So we first apply g of x and then apply f of x. So we will get f of the result of applying g of x, which is x squared. Now we need to apply f. F is the exponential function. So we need to do the exponential of what we have here. So we would have e to the x squared. If we do it in the other direction, we would need to do g of f of x. So in this case, we need to do g of the result of applying f of x, which is e to the x, and then we need to apply f. So e to the x, we need to square it. So we will have e to the x squared, which is e to the 2x. We see that these two things are not equal. Now we will do an exercise in the other direction. We're given a function and we need to express it as a composition of two functions f and g, such that when we compose them, we get this whole function. In this case, we can get different answers, and the different answers can be correct. For example, in this case, we could consider that this function first do x squared plus 1. So we will get what we have here, and then we will apply f of x equals square root of x minus 1 over x. We can see that if we do f composed with g of x, we will get f of x squared plus 1, which is square root of x minus 1 over what we have here, which is x squared plus 1. But we can have a different answer. For example, if we consider g of x to be equal to x minus 1 over x squared plus 1, and f of x equal the square root of x, we will have also that if we compose this f with d of x, we will get f of x minus 1 over x squared plus 1, and in this case f is the square root of what we have inside, so we will get that we also get h of x. And you could get even more results. Thank you for your attention. And please, if you have any doubt, don't hesitate to contact me at this direction.